Kyle Richards just broke down in tears during tonight's season 15 finale and said she knows divorce is coming. She's just waiting for her aha moment to pull the trigger. And then, as if that wasn't enough, the reunion trailer dropped and Dorit looked directly at Andy Cohen and said, "Kyle has the power to get anyone off the show." Kyle's jaw hit the floor. Andy asked Kyle about taking half of the agency in the divorce, and Kathy Hilton, looked over and said, "Does he realize that?" Meanwhile, Kyle literally begged Andy to make Dorit shut up, and Andy said he can't. This reunion is going to be an absolute war. So let's break down everything that just happened, because there is a lot. Tonight's finale hit different. Kyle sat in her confessional and opened up about where she stands with Mauricio in a way she hasn't before. And she said there are times in life where you wonder when you should pull the plug on a marriage, and that she believes she'll just know when that moment arrives. Her exact words were, "I think there will be a moment where you say, aha, okay, this is that moment." And then she added that she thinks that moment is coming soon. But what made it emotional was the context. Her daughter Alexia just got married in September 2025. Her youngest, Portia, is heading off to college. Kyle is watching her entire family structure shift while simultaneously sitting in this gray area with Mauricio where they're not together, not divorced, not legally separated, and haven't filed any paperwork. She and Mauricio confirmed their separation back in July 2023. That's almost 3 years of limbo, and you could feel the weight of that in her confessional. She said some days she feels strong and proud of herself, other days she's scared and worried. She talked about how she used to judge other couples who split after decades together, after the kids grew up, after the weddings, after the grandkids started coming, and she'd think, that's so stupid. Why would they do that? And now she's living it. That self-awareness was raw and it was real. On the Boss Ticks podcast just a couple weeks ago, Kyle confirmed that she and Mauricio still haven't filed anything. She said they don't even have a legal separation, but she also said they've been having conversations recently about what this is going to look like going forward, and that they won't stay in this gray area forever. So the finale confession tonight felt like the closest she's ever come to publicly acknowledging that it's over. She's just picking her moment. And then Bravo went ahead and dropped the 3-part reunion trailer right after the finale. And if you thought the season was messy, the reunion is a completely different level. First, before the women even sit down on stage, Kyle is backstage venting to Erica about Dorit. She says Dorit wants to play the villain now because everybody thought her smoking moment was cool last season. So now she walks around puffing her cigarette, acting like a certain word I won't say. Erica responds by saying this reunion is really about the 3 of them, Kyle, Erica, and Dorit, coming apart. Then they get on stage and it escalates immediately. Dorit accuses Kyle of going into season 15 with a deliberate plan to make her look manic and erratic. Kyle fires back about Dorit's spending, saying she's not in the same financial position. And then Andy asks Dorit why she thinks the other women want to please Kyle, and Dorit drops the bomb. She says Kyle has the power to get anyone off the show. Kyle's jaw literally drops. The two start screaming over each other until Kyle turns to Andy and begs him to make Dorit stop talking. Andy says he can't help her there, and Sutton chimes in from the side, "No, that's impossible." Then comes the divorce moment. Andy asks Kyle point blank, if she files for divorce, is she going to ask for half of the agency, Mauricio's real estate empire that he built during their marriage? And Kyle doesn't flinch. She says, "Well, it's mine." And Kathy Hilton, I'm sitting right there, looks over and goes, "Does he realize that? The shade. The shade." There's also drama between Dorit and Erica, where Erica says she loves Dorit but is scared for her, and Dorit fires back saying Erica had nothing going on and she was just an easy target. When Andy pushes Dorit to apologize, she asks, "Apologize for what?" and then finally says she's sorry. But when Erica asks if she means it, Dorit goes, "No, Erica, I'm a cold-hearted effing C-word." Kyle's reaction? You really like that word. On top of all that, there's a Boz versus Amanda clash over business allegations. Sutton's loyalty gets questioned. Kyle confronts Boz in what's being called an unexpected twist, and the whole thing builds to what Bravo is teasing as a showdown that could shatter friendships forever. The finale end cards also revealed that Kyle and Dorit haven't spoken since Alexia's wedding, that Dorit's divorce from PK is still pending, and that her memoir Unburdened drops in June. Erica's $25 million trial starts this month, and neither Kyle nor Mauricio are ready to officially file. This 3-part reunion starts April 23rd, continues April 30th, and wraps May 7th. And based on what we just saw, It's going to be the most explosive Beverly Hills reunion in years. Drop your predictions in the comments. Is Kyle actually going to file? Is Dorit done on this show? Pop off, smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you soon. Bye.